Hello and welcome to Peter Scott Cars. Today we have this 2020 very low mileage MG ZS. The car is sold with the private plate which is on the vehicle at present. Unfortunately, due to ill health, the chap is no longer driving who owned the vehicle, so no need for the private plate anymore, unfortunately, so it is included with the sale of the vehicle. It can be put on the 2020 age-related plate very easily if you would prefer, so you have the choice of the private plate and the 2020 plate, whichever is best for yourselves. Just starting with the front of the vehicle, as you'd expect with the very low mileage, there's no stone chips of any note. That is the case all the way along the front of the vehicle. As I get very close to the edge of the bonnet, front of the bumper, I'm struggling to see any stone chips at all. Really couldn't be any better. I'll get a close up to all the bumper corners as we go around the car as well to show you they are free from any scuffs or marks. No marks or scuffs to the centre of the bumper lower down either, can also be quite common. As I take a step back and look down the entire driver's side of the vehicle, can't see any parking dents. All four of the alloy wheels really nice, as I'll also show you as we go around the car. Starting with the driver's front alloy wheel, I'm struggling to see a single mark at all. Can't see anything negative to point out on the driver's front wing. That does include the plastic wheel arch, free from any scuffs or marks. Moving on to the driver's door, exactly the same. I really am struggling to see anything detrimental to point out. Get low down so you can see there's no marks or scuffs to the plastics running along the bottoms of the door. Moving along the driver's door, I really can't see anything to mention. Get a close-up underneath the door handle to highlight there's no marks or scratches. Can be quite common, particularly on the driver's door. Can't see any chips to the driver's door edge, again, can be quite common. Moving on to the rear door, exactly the same as the driver's front. Struggling to see anything to point out. Again, no marks underneath the handle, no chips to the door edge. Onto this rear panel, exactly the same, there isn't anything to mention. Plastic wheel arch, again, free from any scuffs, and that alloy wheel identical to the driver's front. Can't see a single mark at all. Just taking you inside the vehicle from the driver's side. Firstly, I'll point out there's no marks to the driver's step. Can be very common. People get into a car, drag the feet slightly, mark the step, but not the case with this high specification MG. Inside the car really couldn't be any better. High specification includes full leather interior, satellite navigation, rear view camera and Bluetooth audio, so very high specification. Really couldn't be any better inside. Everything you would expect with a very low mileage. Just get a close up to the wing and edge of the driver's seat. Really no sign of any wear to point out at all. Car's had the genuine MG overmats fitted, so there's no sign of any wear to the carpets or footwells either. Get a close up to the driver's footwell to highlight that. Still do have the genuine MG overmats with the car, as you'd expect with low mileage. No sign of any wear to the steering wheel either. I should add as well, there's no unwanted odours with the car, no smells of smoke or pets. As I've already said, couldn't be any better inside. Into the rear of the vehicle, again there's no marks to the step. Going into the rear of the car can be very common, see a few chips to the step where people have caught the seatbelt, but not the case with this MG. Seats in the rear really do look like they've hardly ever been sat in. Just get a close up to the edge of the seat to highlight that. Genuine MG mats fitted there. I will remove them for the photographs just so you can see they've done the job and protected all the carpets. There's no kick marks or scuffs to the rear of the front seats, can also be quite common. Bringing you around to the rear of the vehicle, bumper corner and trims lower down, free from any marks. Can't see anything to mention on the tailgate of the car either. Taking you inside the luggage compartment, as with the same as the rest of the interior, really couldn't be any better. Parcel shelf of course is present. Just get a close up to the top of the bumper and trims just to show you how nice they are. Sometimes with these practical size vehicles, people use them and buy them for the large luggage compartment, subsequently end up putting in big items, mark the top of the bumper, scuff the plastics, but really not the case with this MG. Couple of the absolute faintest marks to those plastics, but really nothing at all, couldn't be better. Again, bumper corner free from any scuffs or marks. Looking down the passenger side of the car, same as the driver's, can't see any parking dents. That alloy wheel exactly the same as the other two I've already shown you, struggling to see a single mark at all. Plastic wheel arch, again free from any scuffs. Onto this rear panel, certainly no scratches or parking dents. I'm struggling to see even the most minor of stone chips. All the door edge really nice, again underneath the handle exactly the same. As I take a step back, can't see anything to mention on the rest of the door. I do want to take you into the vehicle from both sides just so I can show you all the steps, edge of the seats. As I've already said, seats in the rear really do look like they've hardly ever been sat in. There's no kick marks or scuffs to the rear of the passenger seat either. Onto the passenger front door. Again, all the door edge really nice underneath the handle, exactly the same. Get low down again so you can see there's no marks or scuffs to the plastics running along the bottoms of the door. Nothing to mention on the passenger front wing. Again, does include the plastic wheel arch. And onto the final alloy wheel. As I've gone around all four of the alloy wheels, I am struggling to see a single mark to any of the alloys. The car really is an absolutely cherished example. Everything you would expect with the very low mileage. As I go around the entire vehicle inside and out, I'm struggling to see anything negative to point out at all. As I said, really is a cherished example. Into the vehicle from the passenger side, again, no marks to the step. Passenger seat exactly as you'd expect, same as the others I've already shown you. Absolute minimal wear, if any at all. Really couldn't be any better. Overmats fitted again. Just want to lean into the vehicle and just show you the driver's seat from the passenger angle. You do see plenty of cars where you're looking from the driver's side, seat looks okay. Then when you look across from the passenger angle, seat looks a little bit out of shape, baggy, but not the case with this MG. No problem at all from either angle, as you would expect with the low mileage. It's worth noting we have all of our vehicles independently inspected by the AA. That is a 128-point inspection, which includes a 5-mile road test by an AA engineer just to make sure the vehicle is correct on the road. You can view the full 128-point AA inspection report on our website at peterscottcars.co.uk. We also have finance calculators on our website, so if you are interested in some additional funding to purchase this high specification MG, you can pop to our website, model a finance quote and apply for finance directly through our site. We will come back to you within 10 minutes with a decision once you have submitted an application. If you need any assistance with any quotes or applications, obviously please do just get in touch. We absolutely guarantee the lowest rate of finance coming direct to ourselves. So if you are thinking of financing the vehicle through an outside finance broker or company, please get in touch with ourselves first for the absolute guaranteed lowest rate of finance. Just gone around the vehicle one final time there just to make sure I haven't missed anything, and I say again, an absolutely cherished example, struggling to see anything to mention at all. If you need any further info about the car or you would like to arrange a viewing, then please don't hesitate to get in touch. Hopefully you found the video helpful.